Good evening, TLC. Good evening. How we feeling in chat? How are we? I hope everything is good. I hope everyone had a splendid day today. Everyone feels rested, relaxed, rejuvenated. I, for one, had a great day. I got the day off from work, so I was going ahead and just hanging out and working today. So it was a lot of fun. But we are the TLC. Welcome, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Vexed. Today with us, we have a few quick announcements. Into the AM, a brand for some thick thread seekers, hosted an Apex Legends tournament recently, and we made our mark. Tragic Nemo, Orlando, and the Gray Husky placed third in the tourney as of recent. Also, TLCers, TwitchCon is upon us. TLC will be starting a Discord discussion room, and it will be dedicated to rooming and travel for TwitchCon. So if you need help finding rooms or sharing hotels or traveling there, maybe some carpool, go ahead and join the Discord and join the discussion, guys. Alrighty. Now, we are joined live by Melody420, our Community Night host manager. Mel, say hi.
Hello, everybody.
There she is. There she is. How are you doing, Mel? How's everything?
Good, thanks. How are you doing, Vexed?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. So, with that, let's just get into it. What games do you typically play, and what's on your rotation?
Well, the main thing for me is definitely drumming and Rock Band.
Okay.
I started out playing Rock Band 2 and have been playing it ever since, and that was the main game. And since then, I've started playing a lot of other games. Like I got into Tomb Raider a lot. I play a lot of Nintendo games, Mario Kart, the Yoshi game,
Nice.
a lot of Mario Party, stuff like that.
What's that one game that just released? Shadow into Darkness or something? Not Anthem. I saw Anthem last community night, which I do want to get into that, but not quite yet. But the samurai game that just released, I forget the name for the life of me. Anyone in chat, if you can help us.
Seriko.
Something like that. Yeah, have you been playing that much at all? Trying that out?
No, I have two friends that have been playing the crap out of it, but I haven't played it. But I've seen them play it, and they really, really enjoy it. Heard really good things about it.
Nice. That sounds like fun. I kind of want to try it myself, but I don't know. No idea. Anyways, so just to get back to the start of things, how did you start your streaming career, and how did it progress into now? Like, what all happened there?
I hit the broadcast button from my PlayStation 4.
All right.
That's how it started. Then I converted over to Xbox, and then I discovered that I could stream through my laptop with a capture card.
Okay.
And then I wanted to do more and more and more, and one thing led to another, and they keep leading into another, and just keeps going on from there. Yeah. It's been an exciting ride, that's for sure.
Now, when you started with the PS4, was that Rock Band, or was that just... Yeah, Rock Band?
Yeah.
Alrighty, and how long
Rock Band for a long time.
Do you play the drums in real life, or is it just on Rock Band?
I've only ever played through Rock Band, but I have like a real electronic kit. Like, it's not like one of the like toy drum kits that come with the game. It's like real professional equipment that I actually drum with.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But I've only ever drummed to Rock Band.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. I mean, we all got to start somewhere. Are there any plans to possibly drum in the future?
If I ever had the noise space, but I live in an apartment, so I've never really had the luxury of having the noise space to like play on an acoustic set. Yeah. So kind of playing an electronic kit in my living room really works out for me.
Okay. All right.
So.
Now, how did you and TLC meet? Like, who got you in? Where did it start? Where did that relationship start?
I was playing Tomb Raider, I think it was the second one, and Kev came in and I think randomly raided me.
Oh, interesting.
And kind of started hanging out in his channel and
Mm-hmm.
saw that he played a lot of retro games, and
Okay.
I love playing a lot of retro games too, so I definitely play that from time to time too.
Now, which retro games have you played in the past, though?
The ones that I've streamed, some Tetris, some Star Fox, and Zelda Ocarina of Time. Those are the big
Oldie
ones.
but a goodie.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yep.
See it. And then continue. I think I cut you off there, but after watching, or after Kev came in and saw you doing retro games and everything like that, what happened after that?
Basically, really, that's just kind of it. He invited me into the TLC community, and just kind of really kind of fell in love with the community and the whole concept of getting people in that time zone together, because we all definitely know that struggle of, wanting to play and everybody
Yeah.
you know is already in bed.
Right.
And nobody's on, and it's too late, and it's midnight, and you're just getting started, and that's basically kind of how that whole thing blossomed.
Yeah. I feel that midnight grind very, very well. But anyways, what after you and Kev met, what kind of led to you being in charge of the community night? Like, how did that come about?
It was just a thought that I had when Kev was looking for ideas and things for the community to do, and
Okay.
I was like, well, let's get everybody together and play some games. Mario Kart made that pretty easy.
Now, which Mario Kart though? Is it just like standard or?
The one on the Switch, so that was the port up.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8. No, I have that on the Switch too. Is there going to be any Mario Kart in the near future that we can anticipate, or?
I'm honestly not sure.
Not sure.
I would hope so, since they don't have one for the Switch. So
yeah.
Mario Maker 2's coming out real soon.
All right.
So that's pretty exciting. So they're coming out with a lot. So you would think. I don't know if they've announced anything or not.
I haven't seen any announcements on that. I honestly don't follow Nintendo as much as I should. Yeah, I mean, it's all right though. We do what we can.
Yeah.
Other than that though, like, what goes into the thought process of picking the games? Does the community have any pull on that? Do they like give suggestions and then we just tally how many suggestions go into that? How does that process work for you?
Well, it is still kind of a baby. We've had four or five nights, and I'm trying to get more games incorporated. The struggle is, with me being the one coordinating it kind of makes more sense for me to have the game, but unfortunately I have such a limited library that it makes it challenging. So we've done a lot of Mario Kart. We've done an Anthem night, and that was a blast. And I'm trying to get a Smash Brothers night because the community's shown some interest in that. So the next one we're trying to go for is one like that. And I think they have talked about doing a Cards Against Humanity night.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be a blast.
That would be fun. See what kind of twisted things some people can put and stuff and such.
Yeah. So I definitely try to get feedback throughout the community, through the streams or through Discord, for what people would like to play, be interested in.
Okay. All right. Now, when going through the community night, like, how does the selection go through? Like, how do you find people to play? Do people just speak up, or how can someone get involved in community night is what I'm trying to ask.
There's a lot of different ways to get involved. Either you can definitely send me a message, or any of the leads, admins of the community, pop in one of the streams and say hello and let us know you're interested. Discord obviously is one way. The website's got a few contacts and whatnot. Definitely trying to just get it out there in all the avenues we could. We definitely post about it on social media too. So you've got Twitter, Instagram, all that going on too, Facebook. So those are ways to get involved, know what's going on.
Cool. Well, that sounds amazing. I personally would like to get into community night a lot more.
What would you like to play?
I kind of like Smash. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
about anybody else, but I've been rocking Little Mac a lot, and he is my buddy right there. Especially like the Little Mac with the pink hoodie and the green gloves. You can't beat that. Although I do have to admit he doesn't have any recovery, but that's just me. I don't think I know the game as well as I should because I don't play that often. I typically play FPS.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we do have to move on though, because I do want to hit a couple of other things real quick. Specifically talking about community night. Who all is allowed to participate? Is it just open to the public, or is it just specifically our community as TLC? And if it is our community, is there like some sort of stipulation of like how long you have to be a part of the community or anything like that?
Right now, it's basically just simply set that you just have to be a member of the community. So basically, if you're in the Discord, there's a couple different ways to be a part of the community. There's some other people that have come over from other people that are in the community and have become a part of the community. So which is kind of a interesting thing. There's a lot of people from Kev's community coming over, some people from my community that come over and hang out, and it's not necessarily open to the public, but you can publicly become a part of the community, if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. But then it's just whoever joins at whatever time they just want to be a part of the community and just play with us.
Yeah, as long as they've put in an application and they're a part of the community, they're welcome to play.
Are there any in particular people who get priority over other people, or is it just all first come first serve?
First come first serve.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Going back to a little bit about yourself. Let me see here. It looks like my notes got out of order a little bit. So what convinced you to join TLC? Like, out of everything, I know Kev got you in, but was he just like, hey, come on in? Or was it more of like, hey, come on in, this is what we can do for you, what can you do for us kind of deal? Like, was it business, or was it strictly, hey, you seem friendly, let's just join?
A lot of that. There have been a lot of other communities I've been a part of, and what I would say would be my definition of toxic, and TLC was the first community I've been a part of that did not fit that description in any way, shape, or form. Everybody was very friendly. Everyone's pretty chill and laid back, and I really, really appreciated that and really enjoyed spending time around the people in the community and getting to know the people. There's so many people that I've gotten to know that I'm really thankful and wouldn't have ever gotten to meet if it wasn't for this community. So that's really the biggest reason
Awesome.
I enjoy being a part of this, the Left Coast.
What other communities were well, not to name any names because I don't want you to put any communities on blast, but what were these other communities doing that were toxic in your definition? What is your definition of toxic?
Like shit posting and like shit talking all the time, and ridiculously bragging, shameless self-promotion, stuff like that.
Okay. Right. And you don't see any of that in TLC at all?
No, so far I have not seen any of that.
Well, that's very good that we are a different community for different people.
And it's so diverse. Sorry, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
It doesn't cater to one thing. The one true thing that we really all have in common is just the time zone. So it doesn't matter if you're into first-person shooters, if you're into virtual reality, if you're, I'm into rhythm games, if you're into RPGs, open world games, whatever. If you like retro, if you're young, if you're old, whatever you're out there doing, everybody can kind of come together. And I love that there's really no real restrictions or limitations to being a part of the team and who's in the team, and I love that about it.
No, that is something that I've found is a breath of fresh air in the community. Is just everyone is more focused on the fact that we're just friends here. We're all trying to make connections and become friends and kind of group up and play each other's games and experiment a little bit. So that's what I really like about the community and what it is different about other communities. That just really sets us apart. It is a really nice kind of what is it, like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I know with TwitchCon upon us, we have a lot of stuff to go through. Is there anything that you'd like to see coming into TwitchCon or anything like that? From last year to this year, what would you like to see different, and what would you like to see possibly come to the actual floor?
I didn't make it to TwitchCon last year.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
So this will be my first.
Ooh.
And my first big event
Okay.
that I have ever been a part of.
Okay.
I've never done anything like this before, so I'm like just super hyped and excited.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Is there anyone you'd like to see or meet?
Everybody! I can't wait to meet everybody. I can't wait to meet Kev. I can't wait to meet Horky, Airthag, Kobayak. Goose. Everybody. I am so pumped and so excited, and I can't wait. I can't wait to go. I want to meet everybody.
That is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well then, can't really talk about what happened at TwitchCon, but then what would you like to see at TwitchCon? What would you like to see happen? Like any particular esports events? Because I know last year we had Apex, or not Apex. Apex just came out. We had PUBG and Fortnite. Would you like to see any of those come out?
No,
anything like that?
I mean, I never really got into those games. I'm definitely interested to see what everybody's always going to come out with. I was never really interested in them before, but Apex, I really liked Apex. I tried it out, my first battle royale game, and I wasn't very good at it, but would definitely eager to see what they have to offer.
Did you at least have fun with Apex though?
I had fun, dying a lot. All the time.
Same here. I died way too many times. I feel as if every time you drop, you die within 2 seconds. You spend more time in the lobby than you do in the game.
Or you spend 20 minutes on the ground just to die with the first person you encounter, and it's like, really?
Where did you come from?
Yeah.
Oh, that's always fun. Speaking of battle royales, did you play PUBG or anything else in the past? That's kind of on the same.
I did not.
Strictly Rock Band then?
But really, honestly, Rock Band was the main thing for a super long time until like the last year or two. So
yeah. Okay. What kind of music did you like to play during Rock Band? More punk or rock, metal?
Definitely rock, new metal, prog, lots of prog. Okay. For sure, is a lot of fun to drum.
Any famous artist or any favorite artists?
Rush, Disturbed, Dream Theater. They're really fun to drum.
I like Dream Theater a lot.
Nice.
They are pretty good in my opinion.
Kobayak, just saw them like last week.
Kobayak? Oh yeah, goodness, is here in chat? I'd love to know how that was. Other than that, other than Rock Band, you also played Tomb Raider, correct? Mm-hmm. What'd you think of it?
I really liked it. The first two were great. I was always a fan of the movies and stuff, so I really enjoyed it. And then I started playing it on PC. I got a laptop that could play them, and I totally got the whole like PC bug in regards to, oh, this looks so much better. Oh, this looks so much nicer. Oh, I can see that.
It's so much
look at
smoother.
That. Yeah. So I totally get it. So that was one of my first experiences with that game, was going from console gaming to PC gaming and seeing the difference in that game. But I loved how they did in the new one. I didn't like the handling of the latest one, but I really liked how they did the challenge tombs.
Okay.
And how you can co-op and try to get like scores and point scores and time scores. And that was a pretty neat feature.
Which one was that in? Was that in the first, second, or third?
The third one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Right?
Okay. Yeah, one of those. Which Tomb Raider movies did you all see? Like, are you more fond of the newer Tomb Raiders where it actually replicates it in the game, or were you more into the old school Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, that whole thing?
I liked them both for different reasons.
Okay.
I really am surprised that I can't say I like one more than the other.
Hmm.
And I'm a little biased. I really like Angelina Jolie.
I think
But
we can all agree there.
I did enjoy the new movie that came out, so I can't really say one over the other. They were both good for different reasons.
Yeah. No, I think I could say that the newer movies I like them because they're taking a different take where Laura knew her father in a different way versus the old one where he died when she was very young. So I do like that
I
whole
agree.
new twist on it. It is kind of cool, nifty as they say.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So stepping away from Rock Band and Tomb Raider, what other games did you play in terms of retro gaming? Like, what was your favorite kind of game? Do you play Stardew Valley, Starbound, anything like that?
Um, Breath of the Wild, I also played.
Okay. How'd you like
Played a
that
lot of
one?
that. Loved it.
Loved
It
it?
was great. Yeah, it was
What
awesome.
what aspects of it did you like? And were there any favorite dungeons that you crawled?
I liked the open worldness. There wasn't really one. I liked how they handled how you had the little bit of the like you had all the different shrines, and I like how although all the seeds that they did, like what there's like 900 seeds, that's a little ridiculous. But and then I like how they set up like the bosses and the whole world structure. The only thing I didn't like was the final boss. He was a little underwhelming. But I never played it on the harder version, which I should have done.
Yeah.
And I love how they did the whole crafting meals thing too, even though that could be frustrating. Any of us
Hmm.
that played that knows how that goes. But I just it's a game I could pick up and continue to play. There's so much to do in it.
There is so much to do. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
so
ever gonna
much.
stop.
There's so much. Yeah.
Um, you also said you played Ocarina of Time. Uh, Give me if I forget. I can't. I played so many of them that they all kind of blur together. Ocarina of Time
Understood.
was on the Game Boy Color, correct? Or was it the one for which one
The
was it?
64.
64. That's right.
Um,
That's
that
why I
was
don't
my
mind
like
it.
golden console, my golden era. That was my
Yeah.
favorite time in gaming was the 64.
Yeah, it was. That was when I got my start with GoldenEye and really introduced to FPS gaming. So,
Yep. Although try to play that now. Oh my
oh,
goodness.
you would cry. The frame rate is so slow. I actually just played the other day with a couple of friends at
Oh
work
man.
because we found a random N64 in the back. We're like, wait, what? Why is this just hanging out in the back? But no, that's fun. Well, I want to say thank you, Mel. Thank you for taking the time out for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Mel, where can they find you?
At Melody 420.
Melody 420. There it is.
Get the link in the chat for you guys.
We'll get that link for you. Also, just as Melody is putting in that link, we want to thank you guys for joining us and staying tuned. We really do appreciate it. We know there's a lot of different choices to choose from and talk shows to visit and everything like that. We appreciate you choosing us, is what I want to say. Also, if you haven't joined the team already or joined the community, go ahead and jump into Discord. Mods, if you can put in the exclamation point Discord or put in a link, I would appreciate that. Also, if you want to reach out to our community, go ahead and contact any of our mods. We'll be more than happy to help you and get you in here. But yeah, with that, appreciate your time, guys. Have a good night.